The female home cook and the male home cook, a phenomenon of taste, time, and resurrection. A audio story created by Red Cardinal Kitchen. The light in the life of an archive. Cooking has always been more than the act of preparing food. For many families, it is a daily expression of care, a rhythm of memory, and a form of quiet devotion passed hand to hand, generation to generation. Across decades, kitchens have echoed with laughter and argument, with prayers spoken softly and spoons tapping bowls. Inside those walls, lives unfolded. Children were raised, workdays were measured, faith was lived not only in words, but in repetition, in meals prepared, tables set, and bread broken again and again. Within this ordinary space, a sacred phenomenon has always been present. Not a contest between women and men, but a calling shaped by time. Not a division, but a dance formed by responsibility, sacrifice, and love. This story listens to that calling through two home cooks, one female, one male, each guided by instinct, memory, and a shared belief that feeding others is holy work. Released on Easter Sunday, this story honors the Christian understanding of renewal, resurrection, and life made new. The kitchen light hums softly. A kettle sighs. Dawn presses gently against the window. Morning holds promise. In separate homes, two figures move through familiar rituals, unaware that their stories mirror one another across generations. One stirs by feel, the other measures by sight. One hums a hymn learned in childhood. The other whistles a tune remembered from family mornings long past. Morning and evening meet. Death and life do not have the final word. Both are home cooks. Both are servants of the everyday. Part 1. The woman who cooks by heart. She begins before dawn, barefoot on cool tile. The house is still, but the work has already started. Yeast blooms. Dough comes together beneath her hands. She kneads until it breathes, until it softens and yields, until it rises. Her recipes are not written. They live in her hands. In the tilt of her head when tasting broth. In the patience learned through years of care. In earlier decades, women cooked because the home was their calling and their responsibility. Meals were not optional. They were survival, nurture, and obedience woven together. Scarcity was common. Waste was unthinkable. Preservation was wisdom, taught mother to daughter, neighbor to neighbor. The kitchen was her classroom. The apron, her daily garment. She cooked because love required it. Today's female home cook carries that lineage forward, now joined by choice. She may work outside the home or within it. She may preserve food and memory alike. She may follow recipes on a screen, yet still trusts the quiet guidance of experience. Her tools have changed, her freedom has widened, but her work remains an offering. Part 2. The man who cooks by stewardship. He begins later, after the house has stirred. Sleeves rolled, counter cleared. He measures, times, and tends the flame with care. He cooks to serve. Once, many men labored outside the home while meals appeared as if by miracle. The home kitchen was not often their place, not from lack of love, but from the structures of the time. Their cooking lived outdoors, at fires and grills, tied to provision and celebration. But seasons change. Today, the male home cook stands at the stove with purpose. He flips pancakes, prepares breakfasts, packs lunches, and learns the patience once modeled quietly for him. He cooks not to replace, but to share the load. He remembers his father's hands working long days. He remembers prayers before meals. He remembers being fed. His stewardship is an answer to grace received. Part 3. The Meeting of Two Flames. On Easter Sunday, their paths cross at a community table. Nothing elaborate, nothing staged. She brings bread, warm, risen, broken to share. He brings a dish prepared with care and time. They exchange plates, then smiles, then stories. She speaks of memory. He speaks of responsibility. Together, they understand something true. Cooking has never been about gender. It has always been about love made visible. About feeding bodies as Christ fed crowds. About sustaining life in ordinary ways. In this era, both may work. Both may cook. Both may stay home or go out. Often, the one who earns more leaves the house, while the other holds the daily rhythm, not by command, but by discernment. The roles change. The calling remains. Their shared table becomes a living testimony. The kitchen quiets. The dishes are washed. The scent of bread lingers. Somewhere, two cooks rest, knowing their work mattered. Not only because people were fed, but because love was practiced. And beyond the home kitchen, in bakeries and restaurants, stand the chefs, keepers of craft, using their gifts to serve others, reminding the world that every table can be a place of grace. The phenomenon of the female and male home cook is not rivalry, but cooperation under God's care. One cooks from memory, the other from stewardship. One preserves, the other provides. Both serve. Cooking, at its truest, is an act of love shaped by faith and sustained through time. A blessing for Easter. May every cook find joy in faithful service. May hands that prepare food also learn humility. May hearts that season meals remember gratitude. And may every shared table reflect the hope of resurrection, that life, love, and renewal are always possible. To all who gather with Red Cardinal Kitchen, thank you. Every shared moment keeps this living archive alive. You are always welcome at the table.